Welcome back to the Means Report, everybody. So happy that you are staying with us and spending part of your weekend watching. It's been a busy broadcast so far, and it continues now as we tell you about a very special event that is coming up in Augusta. It's hard to believe that October 1st is almost upon us. That means it is time for the Light the Night Walk. They're going to have the annual event at the Augusta Common this year, and it is going to be extra special. Now, just by way of background, if you've ever gone past a Light the Night event, then you've noticed lots of people festively attired and walking around a track or a field. But if you know the event from the inside and understand what it's all about, then you realize that it is quite a fundraiser and quite an attention getter when it comes to blood cancers and the money and the attention and awareness that are needed to make sure that we continue the fight against those blood cancers. And the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society does a wonderful job putting this all together every year, and you, members of the community, always overwhelm us with your support, and we trust this October 1st will be no different. Joining us now to talk more about Light the Night are Kriston Chandler, her extra handsome 4-year-old son William, who will surface from under the desk if he feels like it. We told William we would take the pressure off of him today. And William, you at least, and Marlena, anyway, you can't hide from Marlena's camera. Marlena will find you, William. So you just stand there and enjoy your M&Ms, and we will talk about William as the broadcast goes on. And Kate Sanders is next to me. Kate's the campaign manager for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. And Mom, if you'll just take a look at the monitor there, we found your son. And Kriston, let me talk to you first of all about how, unfortunately, you became involved in all this. It's been fortunately since, because you've made such a positive out of it. But go back almost 2 years ago and tell us about your introduction to blood cancers.
Our sweet William was 2 years old, and it was almost exactly 2 years to the day. It was September 26th. He was diagnosed with T-cell lymphoblastic lymphoma. And our whole world was turned upside down in a day. He had a tumor in his chest, and we found a knot in his neck. And of course, our mind did not go to cancer until that knot appeared. And he was diagnosed, and when we found out it was cancer, we were devastated. And fortunately, through research and the children that have come before him, there's a treatment protocol for his diagnosis with a 92% success rate. And they have been very positive with us, and we will complete our 2-year treatment on September 29th. And we are just very thankful for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society for the research and all the doctors and physicians that are here in town. We have an unbelievable facility here for our children, and we are just blessed to have him.
Well, so what does this mean once we have that final treatment? Then can we just kind of go into breathe a sigh of relief mode, or what happens after that?
Well, he will not get any medicine anymore. He will not get any chemotherapy, so we will be done with that. He will be checked monthly for the first year, and then every 2 months for the second year, and then it spans out a month and when he is 5 years out, they consider him cured. So when he is 9 years old, well, we will be throwing a big party.
Well, and as you know, with your other children, 9 years old gets here in 2 seconds.
Yes, so. He has a big brother that's 10, and it has flown by. So.
Kate, let me talk to you about the event itself. Light the Night is so special, and as all of our viewers know, it's in just about every community in the CSRA. Talk about why you have the event and how it does help you in your efforts to continue the research and continue the fight against blood cancers.
Sure. Well, the mission of the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society is to cure leukemia, lymphoma, Hodgkin's disease, and myeloma, and to improve quality of life for patients and their families. So one of the main ways that we raise funds is with our Light the Night Walk. It's an evening fundraiser held in communities all over North America. We have over 60 walks. And last year nationally we raised $45 million nationwide, and here in Augusta last year we raised $158,000.
Unbelievable. Yeah,
so it's a big event for us. You know, it's just truly an amazing night, just to show the Augusta community, you know, and the cancer patients in Augusta that we support them, that we are fighting with them, and that we won't rest until we find a cure.
I want to look at as we see some video of previous Light the Night events, the team aspect of it. You all are big and encouraging teams, and we have a lot of companies in Augusta that do this, to form teams and to raise your money that way. Tell me how people can do that and how companies can do that.
Sure. Well, yeah, we do. We love to have teams out there. We have friends and family teams, corporate teams, individual walkers also will join. But the main way to join a team or to start a team is to have a team captain and go on to lightthenight.org/GA, and real easily it says there, join or start a team, and you just follow the directions. You'll get an email back telling you, welcome to the walk. You get a team fundraising web page. If you're in the Augusta area and you join, I'll reach out to you, introduce myself, maybe have a team captain meeting, come up with a fundraising plan, and just, invite your friends, family, coworkers, everybody to join your team and come out with you to have a really fun night.
If somebody's watching and they say, it's October 1st is imminent, I don't have time to form a team, I just want to come walk, and plus I want to put, $50 in the hat. Can you do that? Absolutely. We have registration tents at the walk, and every year we have people come up and they want to come in. They aren't on a team necessarily, but they like to get involved, and they'll make a donation at the registration tent. Everyone that comes gets an illuminated balloon to walk with. That's why it's called Light the Night. The balloons actually have a light in them. You can see on some of the footage. And red balloons are carried by supporters. White balloons are carried by patients and survivors. And then teams will carry a single gold balloon to commemorate a loved one that lost their battle to cancer. And that's any type of cancer, not just a blood cancer. Kriston, for somebody who's maybe on the fence about taking part in Light the Night, what does it do for you and a family that is facing such a tough fight to look out and see a field, an Augusta Common, filled with people who are there just to show support and to help? Does that help get you through?
Oh, it's amazing. That night, and it was really kind of ironic because right after William was diagnosed, the next weekend was the first Light the Night that we ever participated in. And to see all those balloons illuminated, and you get to the end of the Riverwalk and you look back and you see everybody walking with lighted balloons. It is amazing. It's beautiful, it's spiritual, and just to know that many people are supporting you, just like everybody else. So it is truly an amazing event. I hope that if you are wavering on whether you should take part, that you'll hear the words of Kriston Chandler, a mom. You'll think about her sweet boy, and you will lend your full support to Light the Night, because every little bit makes a difference. This funding can keep the research and the fight going, right? Yeah, absolutely. One of our main areas, of course, funding is research. But another big area for us that is a little unusual for most voluntary health organizations is that we give financial aid and financial assistance directly to patients. So last year in the CSRA, we gave over $65,000 to patients that needed help with co-pays and treatments and things like that, because it is very expensive even with insurance. So that's something else that you're directly helping patients here. As you can imagine, with the way the economy's been, our requests for financial aid have gone up almost 20% in the last 4 years or so. So we need the donations and the support now more than ever. Well, we hope that you get a lot of both, and it's such a wonderful event. October 1st, Augusta Common, correct? That's right. All right. 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock it starts, and then when do the balloons, when is the lighting of everything? We have a stage presentation that starts right around 7, and around 7:30 we will start the walk. That 2 miles, non-competitive. It's a lot of fun, and just a great night. But if you want the full festive experience, you show up right there at 5, if not before. Oh yeah, definitely. On the 1st of October, and you can call that number on your screen for more information, 706-733-4190. You see the email there. We'll also have that link on our Facebook page for you, as well as our website at WJBF.com. Kriston and Kate, very much thank you for your time, and our thoughts and prayers are always with you, Kriston, and our thanks, yes ma'am, are with you, Kate, for what you and the society do. Absolutely. And William, every bit the 4-year-old I think the M&Ms have kicked in, Brad. Well, I think what happened, the M&Ms kicked in, which is true, and George Myers, our chief meteorologist, walked in, and William, like all human beings, became starstruck. And so he's just focused on George in the corner. But thank you all for being here. Great job. Thank you for having us. All right. If you want to help shape future, he just ran out. There he goes. There he goes. Marlena tried to capture him. There he is. William, you're so on TV, man. You're doing great. You can help us secure guests like William, Kriston, Kate, and others by letting us know about your ideas for the Means Report. It is easy to get in touch with us. Marlena Wilson is our executive producer and director. You can email her at mwilson@wjbf.com. My email address is bmeans@wjbf.com. If you want a faster response,
find Marlena. Just put the Means Report on the subject line. Also, you can check out previous episodes. It's easy to do that at WJBF.com, keyword Means Report. And we're always updating you via the social media, as I told you, not only with the Light the Night event, but all the things that we talk about here. You can get updates at Facebook.com/The Means Report, or get Marlena's tweets at Twitter.com/The Means Report. Well worth it, and we appreciate your participation because you make wonderful broadcasts like this one happen, and we appreciate it. For Marlena, Levi, and all the members of the Means Report family, we appreciate you spending part of your weekend with us. Take care.